Manggahan Bliss serves as the relocation site for former informal settlers in Pasig. In Manggahan Bliss, 5 buildings stand tall. 4 of them serve as the homes of former informal settlers. The 5th and most recent building houses Pasig City Hall members and public school teachers. While Manggahan Bliss is a relocation area, current residents pay for their housing. In exchange for their old homes in informal settler areas, Manggahan Bliss residents are given the opportunity to lease apartment-style rooms. Before the creation of the 5th building, the buildings in Manggahan Bliss were run by their own respective residents. Just recently, however, the current mayor decided to implement a new form of administration in Manggahan Bliss. Since there are City Hall employees residing in Manggahan Bliss, the mayor decided to appoint a City Hall employee as the administrator here. With the appointment of the new administration, power has been transferred from the former Homestay Association to the administration. Their name may be Manggahan Bliss, but are they really happy with the state of their neighborhood? When we interviewed the new administrator, he claimed that the new administration had ushered in a more peaceful and well-functioning area. He claims that, formerly, there were no proper guidelines in place to prevent devious behavior in the area. For instance, he cites the late payments for the apartments that were allowed to slide. He also cited that individuals also played loud music the entire night and would disrupt the entire community. However, things sounded a bit different when we interviewed the presidents of the Homestay Associations. They provided a vastly different account to the account of the new administrator. According to the presidents, the administrator has removed all power from them. Before, the presidents were able to manage their buildings without needing the say-so of the administrator. With the insertion of the administrator, this is no longer possible. Furthermore, the presidents feel that the administrators and teachers do not treat them with respect. The problem is the presidents feel that the administrator believes that he is superior to them, that they are uneducated informal settlers. The presidents also add that the administrator does not understand the plight of the poor.
Kahit nasasaktan na tayo, kailangan natin ulisin para lang wala tayong maipakamot. Minsan nakakain kasi, ako mismo nakakaranas sa problema yun. Pero kailangan ko na lang, susuluhin ko na yung sakit, okay na maiiyak ko na lang, huwag nang i-share sa iba.
Most of the people in the neighborhood have a hard time trusting the admin because they see his presence as a politically motivated move by the incumbent barangay captain to suppress any growing opposition against him. He is merely known as admin because he refuses to divulge his name to the community he is supposed to lead. An example that they bring up is how the administrator ejected one family from their apartment because they failed to pay the rent. The family that was evicted ended up living on the streets again. The admin is very detached from the community and yet attempts to solve their problems. The presidents believe that they are capable of handling these types of issues in a more nuanced manner because they can relate to the experiences of their fellow building mates. They also resent that the administration has demonized them so much because they work for free. They do not get paid to be the president of the building. Moreover, the people who help them carry out projects such as night watchers and cleaners are volunteers as well. The presidents have created a mechanism that would allow the building to survive on their own. Through the combined efforts of their building mates and the efforts of the presidents, they have even been able to fund the building of light posts and have created a night watch system to keep the members of the community safe. The dilemma here is that the administrator is not aware that he is disturbing an entire system that has kept the community running smoothly for years and years. Based on our interviews in the community, we feel that what is needed is a clarification of the division of powers between the administration and the homeowners association. Right now, the admin is overstepping its boundaries and has rendered the presidents useless. The administration has over-centralized the power. Now, action takes longer. If the presidents need system, they have to channel their grievances to the administrator, who will then convey these to the mayor. This creates too much red tape and makes for a very inefficient system. The administration needs to allow the presidents to micromanage the buildings. This also allows for the voices of the Manggahan Bliss tenants to be heard so that they can be empowered to make decisions. Right now, it seems that it is too late to just stop the administrator. Moreover, it is unlikely that the mayor will remove the power from the admin because the admin allows him to take control over the actions of those residing in Manggahan Bliss. The only option then is for the presidents and the admin to come together and compromise. The admin then should be in charge of the general rules and regulation of Manggahan Bliss, and the micromanaging is left to the president. This would please the desire of the admin to implement stricter rules, and this would also allow the rules to be implemented in a more nuanced manner because the president would be implementing the rules and regulations created by the admin. The lives of the relocated individuals in Manggahan Bliss have changed. They will never be able to return to their former way of life. Manggahan Bliss used to be run by a complex set of informal institutions created by the people, yet their lives were incredibly stable. Now, these institutions have been weakened by the arrival of the administration, an administration that is unlikely to go away. In light of this, the people in Manggahan Bliss simply have to make the most of an unfortunate situation. They will have to cooperate. The administration, likewise, will need to learn to loosen its grip on the people. What the community needs is someone like Quinn to help them do this. Quinn is a community organizer and a former councilor of the area. He is a man well loved by the people of Manggahan Bliss. He knows how they feel and has spent many years building a strong bond with them. Quinn also has connections in the LGU. Quinn can serve as the broker to achieve a deal that would satisfy both parties. Ultimately, without having anyone with influence in the LGU such as Quinn, it will be very difficult for the people of Manggahan Bliss to take back some power from the admin. But the power lies in the hands of the people of Manggahan Bliss. They have proved this over the years through creating a mechanism that has kept the community running smoothly. All the community needs is a guide, someone to bring them together to get access to the LGU. Manggahan Bliss was full of energy and vibrance during our visit. They are a thriving community with problems and challenges along the way, but they are an empowered people with a bright, blissful future.